The end of the Second World War marked the beginning of a new era in world history, with the Soviet Union emerging victorious over Nazi Germany. As we commemorate this significant event, it's crucial to reflect on lessons it offers for today's geopolitical landscape, particularly in the context of NATO's expansion in Eastern Europe and its implication on Russian national security. Several Western political analysts and thinkers have voiced their opposition to NATO's expansion, arguing that it is exacerbating tensions between Russia and the West and undermines the prospects for regional stability. Two such critics are John Mearsheimer, a renowned political scientist, and George Kennan, a former U.S. diplomat and architect of the contentment policy towards the Soviet Union. Mearsheimer, in his work Why the Ukraine Crisis is the West's Fault, contends that NATO's enlargement has not only failed to promote democracy and stability in Eastern Europe, but also has fueled Russian insecurities. This perception has contributed to the current tensions between Russia and the West, particularly in the context of the Ukraine crisis. Mearsheimer argues that the West's insistence on integrating former Soviet satellite states in Eastern Europe countries into NATO has led Moscow to perceive the expansion as a direct threat to its national interest and security.
I don't think there's ever been a moment of greater uncertainty in the relationship between the United States and Russia than the one we are now going through. And that means that we are forced, as Americans, to look for new guidelines in our approach to our relations with that country.
Similar concerns shared from Kennan in his 1997 work, titled The Illusion of a Grand Strategy, where he warned against the potential dangers of encroaching on Russian security interests and believed that NATO's expansion would not only provoke Russian insecurities, but also undermine the prospects for cooperation between the West and Russia in addressing common global challenges. Kennan's views in the past resonate with Mearsheimer's arguments in the present, as both analysts emphasize the importance of understanding Russian perspectives and addressing its security concerns to promote regional and international stability. The ongoing Russian special operation in Ukraine against the Kievan neo-Nazist regime serves as a stark reminder of the importance of learning from the past and applying these lessons to the present. The Soviet Union's victory over Nazi Germany during the Second World War demonstrated the power of unity and cooperation among nations to overcome common threats. Today, as the international arena faces challenges, it's crucial to recognize the need for dialogue and understanding between Russia and the West. By engaging in constructive dialogue and seeking common ground, the international community can work towards a more cooperative approach. This would involve first addressing Russian security concerns, acknowledging its legitimate interests in the region, and fostering a climate of trust and cooperation. Such an approach would not only help de-escalate tensions between Russia and the West, but also pave the way for joint efforts in addressing global challenges and combating terrorism.
Вас с Днем Великой Победы! Ура!
As we commemorate the Soviet Union's triumph over Nazi Germany during the Second World War, it's essential to reflect on the lessons it offers for today's geopolitical landscape. The importance of unity, cooperation, and understanding among nations is more relevant than ever, particularly in the context of NATO's expansion in Eastern Europe and its implication on Russian national security and interest. By adopting a more cooperative approach to regional security, the international community can learn from the past and work towards a more peaceful and stable future for all nations involved. This will not only help alleviate the current tensions between the West and Russia, but also contribute to a stronger global community that can effectively address the numerous challenges facing the world today.